things. I'm going to go ahead and record this for you. So everyone, welcome to the opportunity call here. I'm actually call them launch calls because we're going to be launching something very huge here in the next 30 days. Okay, we are already in launch mode. However, for those that understand what's coming in 2021, you can literally prepare yourself to explode in the beginning of the year. All right, let me go ahead. I noticed that no one can see me yet. All right, so make sure you guys can see me. Hi, let's make sure everyone can see me. Let me know if you guys can see me down in the chat below. If you guys can hear me really well, let me know with the 111 down in the chat. All right. I'm really excited to go ahead and share this with you all, only because I've been looking for something like this my entire life. A quick background on who I am. I'm Veronica Adams. I'm actually one of the top leaders here with Epic Trading. I've been with the company since the inception, since it was an idea, okay? And I've actually been preparing for this for the last 3 years. I've actually been studying the Forex market, okay? I had a bit of a rough start. I come from a finance background, health and fitness background, different things like that. However, in the beginning, I was aligned with the improper education platform. I spent thousands of dollars on mentors and things of that nature to be able to get started with this. In that whole time, I was bartending, singing, just trying to keep myself afloat as I started to learn this platform. And I'm so grateful and honored to be able to find people of this stature, of this education, of this knowledge and expertise to be able to present this to you all, right? I don't know how many of you guys are parents, but I'm a mom. And the primary thing for me was to be able to spend more time with my son and with my family and be able to work on my endeavors without having to do the 9 to 5. I was never a 9 to 5er, okay, guys? I always look for ways to be able to do this without having to work a regular job. If you guys don't like jobs or are looking to at least just add an additional income into your household, type a 222 down below. Let me know what those goals are. We're all friends. We're all family. I'm here to help you guys, right? And so let me know, Cass, what's going on here in the chat, because I'm not going to be able to go ahead and do much. I think I went ahead and did that, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Awesome. Thank you so much for your support here, and shouts to you guys for all of your support thus far. We had an amazing team call yesterday, and I'm just still really fired up about it. And a lot of things have been going on at Compounding Change. A lot has been going on. I'm assuming from you being introduced to this, you've already been told a little bit about what we're doing here, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a full breakdown and leave the questions to the end so that you guys can get a nice little overview and insight as to what's happening, right? So if you don't know already, the company that we are focused on and working with is called Epic, which stands for Exceptional People and Incredible Compensation, which we'll get more into. But if exceptional people in and of itself calls to you, and being able to be part of a group of individuals that are here from all over the world, all walks of life, looking to do the same thing that you're looking for, as far as freedom, as far as like, you know, setting up an abundance mindset, setting up a network that is actually like from the heart and transparent and full of integrity. This is who we are. Okay. I can only speak for myself when I say this, but I know I've been looking for that my entire life. And I'm so glad to be aligned with somebody, and not just somebody, but a group of people who are just like this. Right. So let me go ahead and all right. So, and I think about this all the time when we think about what's been going on here in this year. Shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? How often have you been left behind? How often have you been having to catch up with the crowd, right? And just in general, speaking of like the rat race in general, we always feel like we're running to keep up with our bills, running to keep up, you know, with the Joneses, running to keep up with our friends who are successful and things of that nature, right? I used to do that. Okay, I used to do that. I used to think that I had to be somebody else in order to match what I saw and that I can honor and love and be proud of and show that to my family and friends. And so what ended up happening is I went through a series of things that brought me to here now, where now I can choose myself first and also be able to bring that forth to so many of you and let you know that you can also be first, right? With the inception of this, this amazing platform. I don't know why this thing is acting. There we go. So for those of you who may or may not know, okay, the platform is with regards to Forex. So foreign exchange, the foreign exchange market itself is actually a very, very large market. It's the largest financial market in the world at 6 trillion plus per day. To give you some perspective, for those of you who are familiar with the stock market in and of itself, that is only $128 billion a day. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the market that we're tapping into, that we're being taught. Okay, it does stand for the foreign exchange market, which just simply means the exchange of currencies. Okay, I don't know why I'm not allowed here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's the act of buying and selling currencies. How many of you, go ahead and type in the comments below, how many of you have actually traveled to another company and had to exchange your currency? So for example, you go to the airport or wherever, and it lets you know currency exchange or currency. You might have be an information booth. It depends on where you're going, and you have to change your US dollars for the currency of the country. Okay, I've been to Mexico a couple of times, and I went ahead and had to exchange it for the peso. Okay, obviously it's a different exchange. So every time that happens, it actually does impact the foreign exchange market. Okay, that's exactly what we're doing. The difference is that we're doing it from the comfort of our homes and on our smartphones. Okay, and I'll teach you guys a little bit about what that is, and that's what the platform actually offers. Okay, it is used daily by the banks, central banks, institutional investors, and the individuals around the world. So what if I tell you that every time that you deposit money into your account, at the end of the bank of the day, and like the business day and banking hours, is when the bank itself utilizes your money, the same money. If you have $100 in your account, $1,000, $10,000 in your account, they use it to invest into the foreign exchange market. Okay, they make a profit. They pay you what? Zero. They pay you nothing to do this. Okay, they borrow your money essentially without your consent. I'm sure it's somewhere in all of that breakdown. Okay, from what I've heard, but they pay you nothing. Sometimes if you do like a CD, okay, one of those CD accounts or a savings account, they might give you throw you here about a 0.1%, if that. Okay, so what we're doing is giving that power back to what we would consider ourselves retail traders, right? It is a portable skill set, as I mentioned. It will benefit for life. I know for sure I will be a trader for life, regardless of how much I do with music, whatever I do with my health and fitness background, and those types of things. How many children I have, wherever I travel, as long as I have Wi-Fi and my phone or my laptop, I'll be able to make money from anywhere in the world. Okay, and the cool part about it is the 24 hours a day, 5-day a week industry. Now, if you're considering cryptocurrency, it's actually 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you'll understand a little bit more about what that is in the days to come, right? So as far as the company itself and who we are, Epic itself is a global company that provides the environment for all people of all walks of life, all backgrounds, all around the world to teach this lifelong skill set. As I mentioned, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life, because to be able to have that freedom to make money from anywhere in the world is bar none. I mean, I don't know about you, but how many of you can actually just make money from your phones right now, just from sitting, let's say in bed, or having one eye open, like I do all the time when I open for the New York session. I'm here with one eye open, checking my trades, seeing if they're still running, going ahead, checking it out, putting my phone down, sleeping for another hour, and coming back to the charts. Sometimes I do that. Okay, I have a late night, and that's what I do. So this is something that we actually teach you to do just from the comfort of your home. Okay, the executive team itself has more than 100 years of successful business and network marketing experience. Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about that. We are an industry leading Forex company because of who we have employed as far as our educators and our trainers. The best part is that we're 100% debt free. Now, I don't know how many of you guys understand what that means for a company. It means we owe nobody. We run on our own accord. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the owner of the company and his background. However, again, 100% debt free. We owe money to nobody. So there's no reason why this company would get shut down. Okay. It's always like a nice thing to consider, right? So our owner, just as our leadership, I have so much respect for each and every one of these people. A couple of these people I've actually known for the last 3 years during my Forex journey. A couple of them I just met recently. Amazing, amazing servant leaders. David McCovey himself, which is our founder, owner of the company. He already runs 2 other multi-million-dollar companies. Okay. He decided once he saw what was going on with COVID that to get into something that was recession proof. Okay. This company or this skill set itself, this industry is actually recession proof, right? And so I'll explain a little bit about that. But when you consider what's going on right now, think about this and how many businesses are being shut down. Okay, essentially being an essential worker or not. Okay, there's companies, there's a restaurant that has been here for the last 10 years down the block that I used to go to all the time. All of a sudden, I swear to God, like a week later, after just eating there, they were completely shut down. Okay, completely shut down. And this is actually the norm right now with what's been going on with COVID, what's been going on this year in general. 24,000 people let go of in Disney, and this is happening every single day. Right. And I don't know if you're one of those people. Let me know if you know somebody in the chat, or yourself included, that might have lost some income this year, might have lost a secure position. Right. And so he decided, you know what, let me go ahead and make myself recession proof as well and put together the best team of traders, the best team of executives, people that he's worked with from his, I don't know how long, but definitely a long enough time. I think it's been the last 10, 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, building other companies and other brands so that he can go ahead and take that expertise and bring this here. Okay. Spencer Iverson, another amazing individual. He is our president. Mark Sterling, VP of Sales. If you guys just Google these individuals, you'll see exactly what I mean about their expertise and how amazing they are. Their energy and their heart is something else. It's completely unreal, right? Jonathan Green is our global ambassador. He's the mastermind behind our platform and why it runs so smoothly. David Lisiaga, like so he himself, I've actually known for several years. There's one thing I can say about David Lisiaga. He's one of the hardest working individuals I have ever met. Not only is he hardworking, but he is determined, and he helps every single person that he meets and lets them know, as far as in leadership or marketing or any of that, he leads them, he helps them, he lets them know what we need. There's nothing that you can't ask David that he won't know the answer to. That's just something that I've noticed, right? He's very humble and amazing individual. Coach Max, I actually have a nice history with her from a previous platform. They didn't see her value, right? And so she ended up coming here and becoming the director of Forex trading. She's also only been trading for the last 3 to 5 years and been an educator, okay? An educator. So she went from working 2 jobs, being, a mom, and not knowing how she was going to be able to spend time with her daughter. And she knew that she had to learn the skill set, hell or high water. And in doing that, she also opened up the doors for more queens just like herself to be able to teach and help and do all that. For those of you who know Coach Max, you guys know her. Throw some fire emojis for her down below. I love this woman. I will continue to work with her for as long as I can. And I've done several interviews with her that I really, really honor and admire her as an individual, as a person, right? So this is actually our leadership among others, right? That are in the back, that are in the sidelines, that are helping so much of what's going on here in the company. Okay. Now, for those of you who may not understand platforms or how they run or why it's so important, let me give you an insight as to the Epic advantage, right? So our back office has enhanced data security, really, really important for those who are, obviously you're putting in your information or whatnot. You want to be able to have access to a platform that doesn't get hacked. We went through this, I'm telling you guys, like from experience. It is unreal. Okay. So we have enhanced data security. We have a comprehensive, fun, and professional Forex training environment. The community in and of itself, if you know anything about the community, so supportive, hands-on. I mean, so much information that sometimes you don't even realize that you have at your fingertips. And for what we actually invest in on a monthly basis, it's nothing. It's pennies on the dollar. Okay. Most of us have actually spent thousands upon thousands of dollars trying to learn this skill set to no avail. To no avail. I just came from an event this weekend where, gosh, tens of thousands of dollars, and some of the individuals that raised their hand, I was blown away. blown away. Okay. Cool part also is that you get an opportunity to also make money with the platform, which I'll explain as well. We get that weekly pay. Sometimes we get that weekly pay early. Okay. It's nice to be able to be appreciated, but also be appreciated with that dollar at the end of the week and being given early. I think it's amazing, right? Accurate back office tracking and reporting. We have a very, very strong culture, frequent communications. Anyone that can tell you, if you guys are part of my team down below, you guys know that you always have access to me, always, right? And I do that because I know what we stand for and I know what I want to, feel myself. Like if I were coming into an organization or a platform or something, I do not want to be left behind. No one is left behind here. Okay. We have actually right now, it says services soon available in multiple languages. However, we do have it in Spanish now. So for those of you who are Spanish speakers, do not fret. We do have that available, and we have another 6 or 7 languages coming up here in the next 30 to 60 days. All right. Effective compliance to protect your business, first-class marketing tools, very strong social media presence. Again, this is part of the background and the company itself, which get a little bit more into. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So the Epic services. Now, how many of you have actually studied Forex? How many of you, this is not new for you? Go ahead and type a 3 down below if you have learned Forex or attempted to learn Forex in a different platform. Okay. All right, we have a couple of people already coming on board. Now, I don't know about you, right? But being able to learn from individuals who are 6, 7, or 8-figure traders is bar none the best education you're going to receive. Okay. Why? They've already done it. They're not telling you to do it because they've never done it before. These are actually proven results oriented individuals. Okay. And I actually, again, I met a couple of them this past weekend. We do run a lot of events. I love it. I love it. I get to meet people who have been trading or just learning to trade or telling me their story on why they got started. Guys, it's really, really powerful. Okay. And I just start feeling it as I start to talk about this, because a lot of what I've been through in this journey has brought me here now. And I couldn't be more grateful that I'm here now, that I did not give up, because I was literally this close to giving up, guys, right? So within our services, we actually have live sessions, 2 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Eastern, as well as 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's actually just the bulk of it. We have a lot more sessions literally throughout the week, throughout the weekends, to be able to support our team and all of our scholars. These are all recorded. Okay. They're all available to you at the back office if for some reason you're not, on during that time. The daily signals via Epic News Network. For those of you who may or may not know, we actually hit 18,000 pips just last week. All right. 18,000 pips. Guys, understand what this means. 18,000 pips, if you would have taken it on a micro lot, okay, you still would have made $1,800. Understand what I'm telling you, okay? So how many of you can actually make $1,800 just from copying the right cat, right? They always say I think it's okay to be a copycat. You just got to copy the right cat, right? So that's what you're getting access to here, again, from those 7, 6, 7, 8-figure traders that know exactly what they're doing, and they offer you signals so that you're able to earn while you learn, which is key. Okay, so many of you are going to be doing a lot of studying. Definitely earn while you learn. Okay, the Epic University in the back office, it'll take you from beginning to end, from A to Z, in very layman's terms. Okay. This is the simplest that I've ever seen Forex explained in my life. Okay. And I've done a lot. I was one of those people that would sit 6, 8, 10 hours learning this stuff, and like just really diving in, having to learn the terminology, having to understand what was going on in front of me. And I did it. But I'm telling you, there's an easier way. Okay. You don't have to go ahead and take 2, 3 years just to master this. You can be able, if you do it the right way, 6, 12 months. Okay. And you're on your way. Okay. Our Epic Study Hall sessions also happen daily. We go ahead and give you the schedule for that. Epic Trade House, trading community. Again, much, much more from that, but our community is very, very strong. And I love talking about our community because of that. Okay. Now, a disclaimer, and I want everyone to understand, because no matter what we talk about as far as money, whatever's made, if you ever hear someone making money, there's no guarantees. We cannot guarantee what you're able to do in any of this. Okay. It's going to be completely dependent on you and how much time you put in, how dedicated you are, and how consistent you are. Okay. But again, we have all the tools, right? So part of success is actually showing up. That's half the battle. If you show up every single day and are consistent, I promise you will get this. All right. And we're going to be here for support. Now, I don't know how many of you understand a compensation plan, right? I know this is another side to this, like I mentioned. Okay. You obviously learn the skill set, but you are also able to make a little bit of money on the side as you are. Okay. Thank you, Manase. I love it. You can also make a little side income. Okay. Go ahead and type side income, side income, side income in the chat, right? While you're going ahead and learning this, you can go ahead and share this with people. And I promise you, you'll get excited enough to share. And it's very, very simple. In all my years of network marketing, I've never seen a compensation plan this simple. Okay. This is one of the most simple and the most effective and one of the best compensation plans I've seen to date. Okay. If you see anything, what's consistent here? Guys, type in what's consistent down below. What number is consistent that you guys see? Go ahead and type that in the chat. I just want to see who's listening. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, the number 3. And why that's so important. These 3, right? So in order for you to get to the highest rank in the company, you only need 3 personal scholars. Listen to me. 3 personal scholars, meaning these are 3 people that you personally brought into the industry or brought into the platform, right? They don't necessarily need to go ahead and share this. They can go ahead and share this if you want. This is an optional situation, but 3 people. Let's say that was your brother, your best friend who wants to learn with you, and a coworker, right? Those 3 people, okay? So imagine those 3 people come in and they decide that they want to go ahead and learn with you. Now, once you have those 3, you get this platform for free, completely for free. How many of you can go ahead and type the free in the chat? How many of you would love to be able to have this free, a platform for free to learn this, to make money from? Listen, you can't even buy a business, a brick and mortar business for free, okay? You need at least tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to do that in order to start making money off of that. And actually, not even the first year sometimes will be profit, because first couple of years, depending on what you did to be able to get that business, right? This compensation plan, you bring 3 people in, okay? Your first step is free. Now, let's say you help your 3, and I would do that, and I help my team members do that as well. Okay, being able to bring their 3 so that they can go free. Of course, you want to get your brother for free, your coworker for free. They do the same thing. Once you do that, you hit our first paid rank, which is Founder 500. Okay, that's $500 a month into your household. Type 500 in the chat. $500 into your household on a monthly basis. Did you guys know that the difference between somebody who is stable to somebody who files for bankruptcy is a difference of $500? If they only had an additional $500 a month coming in, they would have saved themselves from bankruptcy, right? That's powerful. And also to think about, I don't know how many of you guys, again, have traveled, okay? The average person, I don't know if this is a normal thing, but I know in other countries, such as Mexico, you go to that country, most of them would pray. They would do anything to make $500 a month. Most of them make no more than maybe $40 or $50 a month. A month. Do you know how much this can change someone's life? This is why sharing is so important. You guys don't know who you're impacting. Just like the person that brought you here. They thought about you, loved you enough, cared about you enough to bring you here to show you something that not only you that can help you, but that you can help others with. Okay. I know so many people on a daily basis struggling. Unemployment's running out, right? Their jobs are not secure. They're paying them less. Their hours have been cut. They might not even have a job. They're one paycheck away from being evicted. Don't do that to yourself. Okay. If we learned anything this year, it's to secure yourself, right? And so what's cool about this is that as it continues to duplicate, because it's very easy to duplicate, you go to the next level, which is Founder 1000. We have a goal to create 1,000 Founder 1000s. If you're looking to be a Founder 1000 in this organization, type $1,000, but type 1,000 below in the chat. $1,000. That's an additional 12 grand a year, guys. I don't know where you can get that kind of raise. Okay, we actually have a couple of Founder 1000s within us. We have Miss Dana Lewis. Okay, I believe David was in here in a second. Okay, we have some that are making $2,000, $5,000. We have Miss Cassie, which is an ambassador, making $10,000 a month. She did that in less than 60 days, guys. It's possible. It's possible. That's life changing. completely life changing. And I'll have her tell her story in just a moment, right? So I don't know where you guys are with this. Okay. Again, it's not necessary. You do not have to share this. But for me, it's my duty and responsibility to share this with people because I don't know what that next person is going through. They might look like they're happy and go lucky on social media, but they're probably struggling and sad and depressed. Okay. They're looking for something. Okay. And it might not even be money. It might just be freedom. All right. Type freedom down below, guys, because I know that that's really why I did it, because I can make money any which way, right? As a mom. Okay. Now, we actually have a call. This is really, really exciting. For those of you who don't know what marketing is, have no clue, we have more than enough tools to help you. Tonight, we actually have our official launch of freeforex.com. Okay, all that information will be shared at 10 p.m. tonight. If you are an active member, you do have access to this. So I highly suggest that you guys do that. I highly suggest that you get on board. Okay. Again, we have all the tools to literally streamline everything for you. Okay. Now, freeforex.com does have pre-designed lead capture pages. It's very simple. It's a simple back office, very powerful social media engagement tools, and much, much more. But we're not going to get too much into that. But just know that just being an IBO within this organization, which is only an additional $24.99, you actually have this included. This in and of itself is worth thousands a month, guys. I'm not kidding you. I've used it before. It is amazing. Okay. And very easy to integrate, very easy to use. Okay. Now, what a lot of you may or may not know is that we actually get rewards for hitting certain ranks. Okay. Within like the first few ranks when it comes to, I don't know why this is not here, but I bet the ring is an ambassador reward. Okay. I'm not there yet. I'm working towards it. Right. And so that's actually one of the rings, okay, with a diamond in the middle talking about epic trading. They do get a lot of trips. I know that the ambassador just came back from a trip in Mexico, which I couldn't get to, but I will be at Dubai and the next one that's in Mexico. Oops, I did not say that out loud, but it's here anyways. There's a Rolex timepiece that comes with being an icon. Okay, for those of you who did not see what icon is icon 100, where you make $100,000 a month, literally just for sharing this. Think about this. You guys do this for the next 12, 24 months. You can make it there. You can make it there. Okay, I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, how is that possible? It is possible. We have I think 3 icon 100s, and they're all less than 60 days. Okay, so it's possible, right? And then the grand prize, which is a Lamborghini. Okay, I think it's a Lamborghini Huracan, and it will be black and gold, which are the colors of the company. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but a free car that I don't have to pay for, I think is pretty dope. Okay, so with that being said, in addition to what we're actually offered as far as our residuals, we also are able to send this off to our family. So let's say, God forbid, knocking on wood, something happens to us and we still have that residual. It can get passed on to our loved ones, okay, to our next of kin. This is very powerful, guys. For those of you who are parents, if you're a parent, go ahead and type a 111 down below. If you're a parent or have somebody that you take care of, okay, not just a parent, because I know a lot of people are taking care of their parents, right? Type of 1. There's a lot of you guys. Understand, like we all have our loved ones. We take care of so many people. This is powerful. So let's say you are making that $1,000, $2,000 a month. You're able to send this and pass this off to your family member, and it will not die with you. Okay, that's powerful. That's powerful, right? So, I mean, I don't know. As a parent, this is really important. I mean, just to be able to pay $99 for the platform on a monthly basis, okay, and be able to have access to all that is nothing. You guys probably spend $99 on going out to eat. As a matter of fact, I just did it. I just did it this past weekend. I think I spent about 56 one day, and then the next day it was like 40 bucks. Okay, 96 bucks. I do it all the time. Why not take that and invest in your future? Why not take that and be able to share something of value, to learn something of value, a skill set that pays you for life, okay? So I would urge you to get back to the person who invited you, who cares enough about you to share this platform with you, okay? And then once you get to the point where you've already shared this with 3 people, you can upgrade $24.99, you get your free platform, and then you're also ready to earn from the compensation plan that I mentioned, okay? You know, I can't speak any more highly than this than I have so far. Okay. I can go ahead and open the floor, but I'm going to tell you guys just from experience. I've been through the grinder, especially this year, especially this year. Okay. I lost two sources of income. And if it wasn't for Forex, I'm not going to cry. If it wasn't for Forex, I don't know where I would be. And then also knowing that I have another source of income coming in every week, right? In addition to what I make as far as my Forex profits. Okay. I'm making a residual income just for doing what I'm doing right now, is sharing it, literally just talking about it, you know, lending the hand to somebody. How my dad always says, dale la mano, you know, dale la mano means like to help, right? And I don't know where else I would be. Like, I can't picture myself doing anything else right now, but building an organization of people that are like-minded like myself, that are looking to help, that are looking to grow, that are looking to help, to like really just create a legacy for their family, to be able to change lives, to be able to change this in general, right? I mean, for me, that's totally, totally powerful. I wouldn't, I don't know what I would be doing. Okay. And I know so many of you probably feel that. Again, if you got invited to this call, I urge you to get back to the person who brought you here. Okay. I'm going to actually let a couple of my leaders speak right now. This girl is a powerhouse. I've been working with her for many, many, many years. Okay. Actually, not many years. I feel like I've known her many years, right? Um, I've only been working with her for a short period of time, right? And then I have actually a couple of people that I wanted to bring up, right? And I'll go ahead and ask them to speak, right? But Miss Cassie, go ahead and share a little bit about why you love this platform and what it's brought into your life.
Thank you, Veronica. Thank you for giving me this time to speak. And it's an honor to be here with all of you. Like Veronica said, I feel like I've known you for many, many years, but it's only been a short period of time. Literally, just this year is when we connected. So it's been the absolute craziest year of my life, but at the same time, the greatest year of my life. And I honestly don't know where I would be if I didn't find this opportunity. It just blows my mind. I was thinking about that today because right before I ended up hitting the rank of Ambassador 10, which is our $10,000 per month residual income level, I was furloughed from my job. Furloughed. I lost my income. I didn't know what I was going to do. And then 2 days later, I hit that rank. It blew my mind. And mind you, I built this entire business working full time. So if I could do it, anybody can do it. And it's just completely changed my life. I mean, if one thing that 2020 has taught us all, it's we need to find a way to become more financially independent. And that is what this is helping everybody achieve. If it's something that you find value in and you believe in and you can stick with it can absolutely change your life, just as it has mine, just as it has Veronica's, just as it has every single person who has um, reached those ranks and profited from those trades and really found everything they were looking for and more in this business. I mean, this is more than just another opportunity. This is a family, and that's another thing. Like, we are the most supportive team. We are the most connected team, the most aligned team, and it is so fulfilling to be a part of something like this. This is something that's bigger than me, you know. I'm not talking down on anybody who is pursuing something that they want to do in life, but when you're working a regular job and just living paycheck to paycheck, it's just, you know, you're working for you, you're working for your family. But this is something to where we are working to help other families and helping those families help other families, and it's just a continuous basis of growth and change and evolution. And it's so, so powerful, you guys. I cannot talk more passionately about this because I just will keep going.
I mean, it was able to take you from one side of the states to the other side of the states here in Florida. So I appreciate you, and I thank you that you went ahead and you did this, because if it wasn't for you, I don't know also where I would be, because we're partnered up,
Mhm.
right? So thank you for that, Cassie. And just so you guys know, with that $10,000 a month, remember we get paid weekly. $2,500 a week is what she's making. Okay. Just to do what we're doing right now is helping. Okay. Right. For me, I started with a weird, as 3 years ago, I had the opportunity. Someone said, hey, guess what? You can learn this, with God knows, it was a couple $100 or something like that. And I was bartending. I was doing my best to make ends meet. And I said, if I make that money two nights, I will get in. Right. And so that's what I ended up doing. I literally made exactly the amount to get into that previous platform. And here I am. But had I given up, I would have not found this company. So thank you for that, Cassie. And I appreciate everyone's time here. Again, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and unmute yourselves. I'll go ahead and let you guys unmute. Okay. If anything, just reach back to the person who invited you. And again, if you found value with this, just go ahead and type a 111 down below. We're going to be closing this out. Okay. Um, oh, I actually have Miss Dana. I'm going to have you speak real quick before I close this out, Dana, only because you're such a powerhouse. You're a mom. You're a mom of two, I
Yeah.
believe, and you've done some pretty amazing things already. So you just added this to your artillery, like, so to speak, right?
I just want to say that Forex changed my life. I heard about Forex about 2 years ago, but during that time I didn't really take it as serious for whatever reason. But then that's when COVID came. I was laid off, and then whenever I went back to work, I pretty much had to be out of work again because my whole family caught COVID. So I was literally out of work for like 6 months. So this was the only source of
Wow.
income that I've had. Unemployment didn't pay me. I didn't get no money. This was the only income I had, was this business and Forex. So that's why I
Wow.
tell people, like, don't take this information lightly, because it can seriously change your life if you really, really commit to it. And I recently just quit my job a couple of weeks ago.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And not to say that I didn't, love my job, but I always crave, having that freedom, so that way I can spend time, with my family on my own terms.
Mhm.
So I definitely, love this, and I love sharing it with people because I know what it can do for people. So,
Absolutely.
mm,
Thank you so much, Dana. Like, I honor, and guys, I know that this is powerhouse. Like, this is might have been a small group today. Okay. We announced this like kind of last minute to let everybody know what was going on. But we do have another call going on at 9. We have another call going on at 10. We have calls all week. And specifically because we're about to end this year and we want to let everybody know. Like, I don't want anyone saying, I've never heard of this. I was never presented with the opportunity. I could have used this then. Why didn't you tell me? Don't be that person, guys. I promise you. Okay, jump on board. Okay, you remember, you cancel whenever you want. I would suggest never to do that. Okay, only because if I had given up when it got really tough, I would not be making three, five, $600 a day trading. Okay, that's powerful for me. Powerful for me, right? And making the residuals that I make, guys. Like, I get paid almost like I'm not even going to speak on it because I know that it's not everybody's thing, but I get paid almost 10 grand a month just from this. We're not talking about everything else I do. So this is a godsend for me. Okay, a godsend for me. I can go and take a vacation as long as I have Wi-Fi and I can run my business. I can trade. I can take my son to wherever he needs to go. I just got his passport because we have something scheduled this coming year. I was not able to do that before, guys. I promise. Okay. So again, I don't know where this is landing for you, where you would need some help or have questions, but again, we'll be available for that. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for attending. So yeah, make today your greatest day, and I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world. Love y'all. Bye.